Usik working head and body. Again, we see there the movement. So loose, so relaxed. Alexander Usik.
AJ kicks him on the chin when he's that relaxed. It's going to be good night.
You still sense that we could see a knockout in this fight, despite there only being 3 minutes to go.
Of course, good body shot. Of course, you can.
Usik is having the fight of his life at the perfect time.
Absolutely, another round for Alexander Usik there. Just getting in such a nice rhythm. Plenty of bounce in his feet, his arms, moving freely. Picking the shots really well. He looks jaded in the corner, AJ. They need to pick him up.
There is the former heavyweight champion from Ukraine, one of the Klitschko brothers, that is Vitaly. Is he about to witness his countrymen unseat the English king in AJ? They're playing the Beatles there, and they're pulling out all the stops to rally him back in it.
They are.
This is what you claim you want in boxing. This is the moment. 3 minutes to go. Heavyweight championship of the world hanging in the balance. Usik coming right after him.
Strong start from Usik in this round. Landed the backhand. The legs of AJ seem to stiffen for a split second there.
Roy, does AJ need a knockdown?
I think he does. I think he needs a knockdown to win the fight, or to make it a draw at least.
Good counter right hand from AJ.
Good right hand right there by AJ.
And there's Usik. Oh, double left.
Strange puncher Usik is.
He somehow finds his target. So unorthodox, but so crafty.
2 overhand left back to back. Who does this?
AJ stalking his man, but not throwing anything.
The footwork won't allow him to throw much.
No.
Usik trying to send shockwaves throughout the heavyweight division and the boxing world in general. He's got AJ in trouble in London with 1:39 to go.
Tremendous boxing by Usik. The movement non-stop for 12 rounds.
And with a straight left hand again.
I think AJ's
straight left
hurt.
hand again.
AJ could be hurt. He doesn't have time to be hurt.
Nope, he really doesn't. You gotta try to find one shot. Not give one shot, or not take one shot, but he has to give one shot. Like that, like that.
Good action here. Both men looking for the big shot. Good jab by Usik and a follow up by a backhand.
AJ still seemingly not quite fully balanced. A little off kilter. It has been a hellacious battle right from the start.
Yes, it has.
To go.
AJ trying for the knockout, though.
But who gets the knockout?
AJ's trying for what I said.
Oh, big shot by Usik. He's
AJ
is in trouble.
Do you believe this?
Yes, I believe it. Yes, I believe it.
Champion, or did AJ just do enough?
What a fight that was. Great performance from both men, but for me, Alexander Usyk's won that. I think I had him 4 rounds.
Go ahead, finish. My bad. or this is not good because look where he is and look where he at.
Yeah.
That's not good. They teach you always after fights, never sit down. You gotta walk around like you still got something left because sometimes a judge is looking to make a decision and that may alter his choice.
Of course, Evander Holyfield became the undisputed cruiserweight champion, moved up to heavyweight, won the titles, and win or lose, I think Usik has proved that he is the real deal tonight.
Absolutely. I don't think he's lost this one, Todd. I think you look back at the reflection, that was a beautiful boxing performance.
And you're right. AJ looks like a beaten man, Roy.
Exactly. That says a lot. You cannot do that at the end of a fight because if a judge is looking to say, well, who do I think I want to give this last little bit to? I say the guy who's fresher. And Usik is walking around the ring. AJ looks like it's over with.
But there was a really good start from Usik, and back came AJ. You know, there was some close rounds in the middle there, but some that I felt AJ was coming back into the contest and there wasn't much in it. But then Usik almost found his second win and started to let the shots go.
And I know this sounds a bit strange to say this about the reigning heavyweight champion, but you've got to give credit for AJ hanging in there when he was rocked early, going right after it, stayed after it, even when he was perhaps in bad shape. He would not take a step back.
Nope. Two former opponents embraced there. Alexander Usik and Tony Bellew. So much respect.
Darren, is there any scenario that you think AJ wins this fight?
No, it's not on my card. I mean, look, he had a decent patch in the middle of the fight, but in general, Usik bossed that with superior footwork, good jabs, and this was a big onslaught at the end of the 12th round. Just the constant movement from Usik. Head, fantastic footwork, and look at that barrage of punches, done very well. He was lucky there was only a few seconds left on the clock. But for me, there's only one winner there, Alexander Usik. I feel, and I think Eddie Hearn pointed out that there's some trouble, some damage to the eye of AJ, which may have troubled him later down the stretch, but you can see the grimace on the face of AJ in the corner there at the end of the contest.
AJ has not gotten off his stool.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. Victor Feschenko scores it 117 to 112. Steve Weisfeld has it 116 to 112. And Howard Foster scores it 115 to 113. All three scores go to the winner by unanimous decision. And new heavyweight champion of the world, the fighting pride of Ukraine, Alexander Usik.
He fights for glory, and he's found it. And all apologies to Canelo Alvarez, but you've got to say this man has to be, if not the one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, considering what he just did.
Absolutely. What a tremendous feat he has just achieved this evening. Boxed so well. I mean, that was almost a masterclass of how to box against the bigger man. The movement, the speed. He was so elusive. He made it so difficult for AJ to land the big shot. Don't get me wrong, AJ had a period in the middle rounds that he started to get back into it, but for me, there was only one winner. I had that similar to the scorecard where Usik wins by 4.
Roy, you were emphatic earlier that this not only is going to be the toughest fight of AJ's life, but that Usik may win this late, and he closed like a bull.
I told everybody that I knew. There's no way, I'm to be honest, there's no way that a good boxer is going to lose to a guy with less experience and who's not a really good boxer. I didn't like what I saw in the Andrew Reed's fight, neither one of them. Even the one he won, I didn't like what I saw. I didn't really like what I saw in the last fight he had. So, Pulia, I didn't like that fight either. So, for me, he's making improvement, but you're fighting a genius. Usik dominated the whole cruiserweight division, where some killers in that division. He dominated. He didn't beat him. He dominated it. That tells you he's a hell of a fighter.
Darren, now, AJ, I believe, has a rematch clause.
There is.
You know he's going to cash that check, but will we see the same scenario if they do fight again?
You'd think so. You'd think so. I mean, that was a comfortable performance from Usik there. You know, he moved so well. He was never shook at all from the punches of AJ. I mean, he was caught a couple of times as well, but he has such a good knack of missing and avoiding the shots. Look what it means to the new heavyweight champion.
And can I say one other thing? And I'm not saying this, I'm just telling you about people like Evander Holyfield and the others that moved up and did it. Had Usik had that explosiveness on his punch, we might have never got out of the first round.
Wow.